Matt Patricia is Ohio State's new defensive coordinator, and the Peanut Butter Prophet is wondering, one of my viewers asks me a question in my Discord server, and I answer questions from my Discord server in video format. Fun fact. So you should join my Discord server. Links in the description. He asks me what I think some differences will be between Matt Patricia and between Jim Knowles in terms of how will Ohio State's defense function, maybe how they'll play as it relates to this year. It's a very general question, so I'm going to take some time and answer that for you here. Ohio State in 2024 finished with the number 1 scoring, number 1 total, and number 1 points allowed per play defense. It was a wonderful, wonderful unit. I think Jim Knowles is the best DC in the country. So PSA, I do think that you will see a defensive coordinator drop off, but I don't know how big it will be. I think Knowles is so good that it will probably be big, but that's just my opinion. And I want to focus more on Patricia's schemes and the talent that exists on this defense, not, comparing the caliber of defensive coordinators that I think Jim Knowles and Matt Patricia are. So the new look on defense for Ohio State will be more of a multiple defense. Knowles was a strict 4-2-5 guy. Occasionally flashed a 3-3-5 or occasionally flashed, I think, a dime defense at times with like a 3-2-6. But strictly a nickel 4-2-5 guy for the most part, and then the triangle 3 safety look. Patricia wants to run a 4-3 or a 3-4 defense. He'll run nickel if it's needed. I was listening to him talk on Julian Edelman's podcast about how they at the Patriots always adjusted their defense to their personnel. I mean, he is very, very wide in terms of possibilities for how his defense will align. So it's a multiple defense. Comparing it to Jim Knowles in terms of style, Patricia's defense uses more formations and wants linebackers and DNs involved, or more so edges, I think, more than defensive tackles or traditional defensive linemen. Knowles is very much about having the D-line active in the game, very much so. You saw that last year. In 2023, you didn't see it in pass rush, but you saw it in run defense. Patricia more so wants the defensive line to eat up blocks that the linebackers can get engaged, whereas Knowles is about, using the linebackers and safeties in a variety of diverse ways to help the defensive line do their job. Further comparisons, I think, warrant that Knowles favors keeping things in front of him and being aggressive when it best suits him. I mean, he's the nation's best DC, so there's versatility in his defense as well. But he likes to keep things in front of him, and at times play a bend but don't break. I think Patricia more so favors aggression, and I think something you'll see from Ohio State this year is there's a good chance they'll force more turnovers than last year, or the same amount, but with how much they replace, it'll be more impressive the amount of turnovers they force compared to last year. Before we resume this segment, please take a few seconds of your time to make sure you have liked the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for the channel and for any team podcasts and playlists linked in the description, and also comment your thoughts down below in the comment section and join my Discord server via the description. All of those things I just asked you to do are completely free, and they sign you up for things related to my channel, or they don't sign you up for anything. No cost to you, and all the benefit to you because we release daily college football content here on College Football with Sam. If you want to support the channel monetarily, sign up for a YouTube membership, or check any other links in the description for my merchandise store and Patreon page. Thank you very much, and let's get back to the segment. I think that Knowles is the best in the nation, but Patricia will be good. How good is ultimately the question. At Ohio State, top 5 defenses are expected. I don't know if they'll reach that here, but with Patricia and with what they bring back, it is certainly possible. Looking at this defense here, you got Caden McDonald and Edric Houston at D-tackle, Kenyatta Jackson Jr. and Bo Atkinson at edge, Arvell Reese and Sonny Styles at linebacker, Jermaine Matthews Jr. and Davison Igbinosun at corner, Caleb Downs and Jalen McClain at safety, and Lorenzo Styles Jr. at nickel. Pay attention to Peyton Pierce. Pay attention to Devin Sanchez, Malik Hartford, and nickelback Bryce West. Peyton Pierce, linebacker, Sanchez, Hartford, and West are all DBs. It's going to be interesting. seeing what Patricia does at Ohio State for sure. I'm inclined to think that you are going to see some struggles early, because having to run a multiple defense and everyone knowing what they're doing is going to be complicated. I think early on you are going to see some pretty big hiccups and struggles, but I think as the year goes on and as they learn Patricia and Patricia learns them, they'll get better. I don't know if they'll be a top 10 defense. I certainly think they'll be top 15, and I'm inclined to say top 10. Don't know if they'll be top 5, but you won't see the drop off that you had from Hafley to Combs for sure. You will not see anything close to that. That's what Ohio State's defense will look like under Matt Patricia. It'll be more of a multiple look. You'll see 4 linebackers at times. I think as the season goes on, 3 linebackers will probably be the most customary. So at times less DBs or fewer DBs or fewer defensive linemen, especially defensive tackles. And he really wants to get the linebackers especially involved, which I don't know if Ohio State has 4 linebackers that could come out and it not at times be a liability, but I know they have 3 that would come out and not be a liability. And who's saying that the 4th linebacker wouldn't be a D-end, that they can move to outside linebacker and he can function as that. So it's going to be a great defense, I think, for Ohio State this year under Matt Patricia. We'll ultimately see how it pans out. Thank you for asking that question, the Peanut Butter Prophet. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching College Football with Sam. Make sure that you've liked the video, subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell for the channel and team playlists and podcasts in the description, joined the free Discord server where we talk college football 24/7, and have commented your thoughts down below. Check out the description for any ways you can support the channel monetarily. Everything else I've asked you to do is completely free, and your support means the world to me. We're trying to become the next big thing on college football YouTube. 6-figure subscribers, maybe 1 million one day. I think we can do that. And also check out any videos or playlists, anything in these columns right here, where there will be videos and playlists. Yeah, you get the point. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.